Hi, this is Kim Pinkney and welcome to my channel. Alrighty, so today is day 8 for Teeth and RATFOLK Inktober challenge, and I took a peek to see what other people were doing in the hashtag Fantasy Art October, and let me scroll down. Here's the prompt list. So if you go to hashtag Fantasy Art October on Instagram, you can also access the Fantasy Art October listing. And you know, today's RATFOLK, tomorrow's Sword. It is crazy because the other day I had just done a RATFOLK type person and did a sword, so it's like, okay. But anyway, here's some of the entries. There's me, and then there's, let's see if I can scroll through. Yeah, so there's Goblin, Elf, day 2 Elf, Elf, I gotta hurry up and get my demon up. Oh yeah, that definitely needs to be a sticker. And then my video. That is Red Cap. And my red cap still isn't colored. That's my blade. There's my dwarf. Red Cap. Yeah, I'm behind, yeah. Barbarian. Looks like, oh, was that dwarf? I think that was dwarf. Oh yeah, we're on to the bard here. And then there's my bard. Oh, let me see. And then there's the colored version. Cleric. And I still got to get my cleric up. There's my colored elves. Red Cap. There's the other cleric. Lord, let me pray for the people I'm about to smite. Goblin. Bard. Bard. Dwarf. And that's it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Can't wait to see tomorrow's. Alright. So let's go ahead and bring everybody down. Now I kind of have an idea for Teeth and RATFOLK. I'm thinking, and it's funny, I'm going to be using, let me move this down here. I wanted to make like a tooth fairy, taking a tooth away from a sleeping rat child. Let me see, I was going to make this go away for a while. So I'm going to go ahead and start the initial sketch. I think I'll turn the background to a little bit lighter color so we can kind of see what's going on. Okay, so let's see if we can step it up a bit. And I'm going to start with my soft brush and just kind of do some sketching. So I'm kind of envisioning the kid. Oops, cancel. Forgot. Here we go. The kid is it's gonna be a big rat kid right here, sleeping on like a little pillow that's got like probably a lot of hay. Because RATFOLK are supposed to be like rat people, kind of like how I did the bard. And I'm gonna kind of have like a missing tooth. And then, see, the tooth will be about that big. And then I'm going to draw the fairy. So you just kind of do a quick sketch here. Kind of have And I'll probably make that head a little smaller. Now I'm hoping I gave myself enough time to finish this time. It's just notorious for not being able to finish. I got too many ideas. So I think what I'll do is see if I can focus on making this, well, trying to keep it simple. Let's see. But me and simple just doesn't always mix. Okay, let's see. Alright. So let me see if I can... I want them to look more... almost a little bit more human. Let me see. Let me change the position just a bit. Turn the head a little bit. So here is like the chin. We'll have like the nose right here, little forehead, sleeping eye. We'll just toss the ear about like right here. And he's going to be nice and fuzzy. And we'll put his little hands right here. And we'll give him like maybe a cheese type of sleep outfit. We'll put like a little coin in his little paw. And let's see. Let's make him a little smaller. That way we can fit the fairy in. And I'm thinking maybe about like right here. I don't want to crowd. I'm trying to think which way should I have the fairy. Here we go. I'm going to put the fairy on her own layer. And we'll just make her this big. Let's see if we get her body going here. Put a coin here. I'm gonna have to make the fairy smaller. Can't fit the wings in. There we go. We'll turn you off for a sec. It'd be funny if I drew Tinkerbell doing this, but I think I just want my own characters here. Okay, and I love butterfly wings. Gonna hold her nose. We'll say that the rat folk aren't known for, or this rat child isn't known for his hygiene. It will say that this is like a rotten tooth or something like that. Just trying to hold it as far away from her as she possibly can. Let's see, I'm thinking I'll give her like a little tooth fairy dental look about her here. We'll even give her little gloves too, or maybe a tongs, I don't know, we'll see. Oops, not liking the pose here. And her wings would have to change if she's got this pose, so let's get rid of that. Let's see. Just trying to keep those S shapes here. So she's doing this. I have her chest right here. Let's see, we'll figure it out in a sec. Okay, let's see. Bring this arm up a little higher. Let's see, we'll even chip the tooth a little bit, give it some holes. Let's clean up that head a little bit. Alright, so what kind of hair should we have? Let's see. Give her like a little fairy afro. Let's see. her wings big enough to support her body. Let's see if we can tweak this a little bit. Let's move it a little bit. Just want it her to kind of strain to get away from it. Let's see. Kind of warp her a little bit, just try to get her away from the smell. And we'll just kind of clean up the lines here. Let's see. And we'll put like a little happy tooth here. Let's see, how about a happier tooth? Let's see. I'm trying to think. The spiky parts would be on the bottom. Let's see. We'll just leave it for there for now. And I'll fix that. Let's give her some gloves. Somebody's got to pick up the bad teeth. Let's see. Alright, so let's see where the kid is in relation to all this. Alright, let's see. Bring it down a little bit. Make the kid a little smaller. That way we can see that he's in bed. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. Okay. Let's see if I can make this a cuter little kid here. Make the eye move this way. That'd be kind of cute to have like a specialized fairy for each area of whatever realm this would be. So you got your rat fairies. Oh, that would be funny, a rat fairy. That would be kind of cute, a little rat fairy. Why not? If you can have the death of rats, you may as well have the fairy, tooth fairy of rats. Just remember, Kim, that's the tail. Alright, let's see if we can clean him up a little bit. Alright, so all this is going to be fur. All right. Let's see. I'll put the paw right here. See, I think I want some of the cheek to lay on the hand. Let's see. Kid that's sleeping with his mouth open. Let's see. Kind of maybe drool on the pillow a little bit. We'll have like straw coming out. Little pink fingers. We'll just have like a little cuff here. We'll put like little cheese. Well, it looks like pizza. Let's see. Oh, that'd be funny. Something that would remind me of rats. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just keep it simple. Usually they would put it under the pillow, but you know, they don't pay me enough to put it in the right place. Just kind of, that would be like in shadow. Let's see, we could probably raise her up just a bit. Or, yeah, we'll just leave her like where she is. Okay. Alright, let's clean her up. Well, we'll just take the whole thing. Copy. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this image and then bring it into Adobe Draw and get some really cute lines with this. Okay. Let's see, so all the image layers that are here, we'll turn that one off. We'll delete this one. That was just a sketch. We can delete that one. That's a good one. We can delete this one. Okay, so I'm just deleting all the little sketches and keeping the finished images. But eventually I'll do something with them. I don't know. Let's see. So that should be a finished image. Finished image. Finished image. Okay, finished image. Okay. So now we're just going to go ahead and paste. There we go. And flip to view. Done. And we'll do a draw layer. And we'll drop the opacity a little bit on this one. Okay, and then I usually have this little pointed brush here. Decrease the size to about 1.5, and then on the I usually keep everything the same. I got the angle or the taper a little bit more tapered to give me a lot thinner lines at the beginning. And then I took the pressure dynamics and the velocity dynamics off. Let's see, where to begin? We'll start at the very, let's see, I didn't really solidify what I wanted to do with her. Just kind of making it look like she's pinching her nose. Don't like that. I think I want to keep her face round. I might even change it up once I get it back into the other program. Oops. I'm just giving her a little fairy fro here. Let me see if I can keep my lines connected. Try to get as close as I can here. You see her arm is a little elongated. Let's see. Trying to decide how she would really grip a rat's tooth. Let's see, let's have a little part of the tooth sticking up. Okay, so this will be like the bottom part of the tooth. Alright. Let's make that a little bigger. And we should give her a place to put the teeth. We'll give it like my go-to pouch here. Maybe I should make it to a rat tooth. I don't know. Okay, let's see. We'll make her a little thicker. I was thinking about giving her like little fairy swirly shoes. Should make them a little bit more wedgy, you know, like hospital type shoes. Try to give this like a little happy face. Just being a bear, it thinks I want to color it in. Alright, I'll just save the detail for the coloring. Let me see. There we go. A lot of fun. And I don't need this line. Alright, to the rat child. Oh, let's see if we can make those pretty wings. Should put like a little tooth on the coin. Oops. I wanted to make that a little bigger. Just for the stuff underneath here. Oh, you know, to make it easier to see, we turn the background layer on. That way it's not all about the pixels. There we go. Totally forgot about that. Oops. Let's get back to where we were. We'll just put this little blankie on him. Yeah, this program makes me feel like I'm closest to doing things in ink because it leaves little droplets like this on it. It's not even a droplet, it's just, I don't know, an unintentional oopsie. Oopsie. Okay. Just kind of make all my underlines. All right. And then he'll have little whiskers, little fur. I might actually get done today. Okay, so we got, what is that? That's not pillow. I must have did that when I was, okay. We'll put like maybe a, nah, we'll just leave it like dark. We'll put like little stars or something like that up. Oops. Make that a little smaller. All right. Good enough for government work. Let's go ahead and turn that off. And we'll do a quick replay. For anybody who's just joining. Oh, I forget. Okay, so the next one I'll probably do it without having all these guys on here. But this was day 2. Wisp and Elf. What was that? Day 1. I forget. There's Dwarf and Blade. Or rather, just Dwarf. Or maybe a Dwarf and Sword. I think that's what it was. Anyway. And this was Bard and Rodent. Kind of makes you wonder who's the rodent, the kids or the Bard. Okay. This is Cleric. And since there's no dragon in this, I threw a dragon in there. Oh, okay. Because I did not have the background layer on at the time, it just did it in darkness. Okay. Fun times. Too bad I can't fix that. Alright, out we go. So, oops, don't want to do that. Let's go to done. Okay, so now we're just going to go ahead and turn off the background layer. So that way it's just the lines here. Alright. And then we'll just go ahead and copy that to the clipboard. And say bye-bye. Okay. Now, it won't let me just paste it right on in here. Paste it from Adobe Draw, but where? You know, it's like, where? So I probably paste it in the gallery. Let's see. Or did it? It did not. It lied. Okay, so I don't know if it's just a quirk or something, but it just will not let you. Oh, there it goes. I had to open up another one. So it pasted it on in there. Since it doesn't have all the settings that I like, I'm going to take it off of here. Copy that layer. And then take it and put it back where I want it to go. And paste. I'll turn off this one. And there we are. Now I'm going to try not to make the same mistake as I did with the elves. I want them to be in darkness, but I don't want it to be so dark that you can't see a thing. Let's see. We'll start with the fairy this time. Okay. And we'll bring that down here. And now I'm making a separate color layer. Let's see, we'll go ahead and we'll give her about this tone. I don't think she looks horrified enough. I should put like trainee on here. We don't have any elven ears on her. I gotta make sure I put some ears on her. And we'll just color that in. See, I don't think I like that tone as much. Let's try this one. Yeah. Give her like the orthopedic shoes. Okay. Now usually for each kind of layer like this, I like to do an add layer and a linear burn layer. And I'm going to do the same color on each. And an add layer. The add layer is what I would use for highlights, and the linear burn is what I'll use for my shadows. And I'm going to have the tooth kind of, let's see, I think I'll have the tooth be the light. Oh, let's see. I was thinking that I could probably put like a headlight on top of her head so that she can see at night. Let's see if we can do that. Let's bring it down a little bit. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, so I'm selecting the layer, hurrying up to put it onto the linear burn layer. There we go. Put a little bit shadow there. Okay, so I'm going to merge these two together, and I'm going to do another linear burn. Oops. And I'm going to drop the opacity on this one to maybe about 30. And then, let's see, on the add layer, we'll just kind of put a little bit of a light here for her, the tooth that's she's picking up. So maybe she's got some sort of tooth luminol or something like that, so she can find it in the dark. soften that a little bit. Yeah, this tooth smells bad. It had to come out as a bad tooth. Okay. Then I'm gonna, let's see, there's the ad layer. I'm gonna bring that down here, and I'm just gonna merge those two together. That way I can do a little bit of blending here, so that my lights aren't too harsh. Make that a little bigger. Yeah, I had to make sure I was on the right layer because I didn't see anything changing. Okay, there we go. I'm going to make it a little darker. I'll go ahead and select this layer. I forget, when I select a layer, immediately go to my color, because it still thinks I'm trying to make a selection if I don't. Let's see. Oops. Okay, so now I'm going to make a selection where it'll be like harder shadows. Oops. Add. Put maybe a little bit of shadow on this side. Alrighty. Now they'll be using the linear burn layer, and when you drop it on in, or rather, I'm going to brush it on in. It gives it kind of like a flat shaded tone. And I'm going to change this to 15, maybe drop it down a little bit more so it's a little bit more subtle. There we go. Alright. And then I'm just going to go ahead and merge those together. Now I have a shortage of layers, so I do a lot of merging. Right now I'm going to be working on the white layer. Let's see. Her whole outfit will be like pretty much white. White and gray. Oops. I want to try to stay in the lines this time. So, to do like a white outfit, I usually use a light blue, a gray, and maybe even a reflective color. So like, she's gonna have a little bit of purple and pink in her wings. I'm gonna do those into the white as well. Okay. And add. So everything that I should be filling in should have should be like a solid tone. And because we are in the dark, I should do like an off-white. So let's go to blue. We'll do like that. And then wherever it's got a highlight, I'll go ahead and do that. We'll create an add. We'll use the add layer blue as the highlight. So this will be, oops, not all of it. Probably like the bottom of it is going to be lit. Everything that I think the light is going to touch. Put the brightest light on it. Put a little bit there. Maybe a bit here. Just kind of light it gently there. Oh, it didn't even get the hand here. Let's see. Right here. There we go. I'm just erasing some of the stray. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to make her a little darker. Let me try this. There we go. All right. If there's a color already on the layer that you're trying to fill or drop a color into, Procreate tries to respect that there's something there, like that, until you override it. Let's see. I want to do something here. What color would be complementary to this blue? So I got that. So that tone there. If I go darker, so we're going to give her like that tone, or let's do a different one. Triadic. I like triadic. We'll give her pink hair. I like this one. Okay. So if you're like me and you don't know, like, you know, some colors that might not, you know, that might go together better than others, or you just want like a little help, Procreate has now got the ability for you to choose colors by how they could appear in complements, you know, colors that are opposite each other on the color wheel. and it just helps you. And you've got analogous, colors that are close together on the color wheel, and different split complementaries that are completely opposite each other on the color wheel, to help you find colors that look good together. It's like complementary colors make each other brighter or more bold when they're used together or in the same composition. Cute. Oh yeah, and we definitely got to get her fairy ears. Let's see, before I forget. Let's see, I'll use my outline brush. I think I'll use that. No, we'll use black for now. Okay, let me get on the layer here. Oops, too big. We should give her like the rat type ears. Let's see, 10 or 11 is good. So she's like the RATFOLK fairy. Okay, let's go down to this layer. Oops. Soft brush. We'll use a few of these tones here. I'm going to use a little bit of this, and to give it like a rounder look, don't go all the way to the edge, just come really close. And just kind of blend. And I'll use a little bit of pink. Let's see, how about this? And just kind of make it a little different than her hair. And you know what? Let's make it furry. Let me back that up. We'll use the short hair brush. The short hair brush comes in Procreate under the touch-ups right here, and you can find a whole bunch of different brushes here. So like if you need stubble or like a short hair, like a fade, tight fade type of thing, the stubble's pretty good. So like if I wanted to, I could use the stubble in her ear here to give it like this really short hair, fur or short fur look. Let's bring it down a little bit, and I can give it the look of short fur. And I got a little bit of the short fur mixed in with the fur color I got there, and then I can take that, bring it up a little bit, and then use either the fine hair brush, or I was going to use the short hair brush, and just kind of give it do it like this. Oops. That way I can stay away from the top there. Oops. And just kind of flick my fur around. I'm going to drop the selection. Now when I do fur like this, I like to have 2 or more colors so that you can see them layered on top of each other. So you'll have like the dark layer here, and then maybe a lighter tone on top. I just went to the add layer so it'll be a little bit brighter. And then maybe even, and I learned this from Dave. Oh God, come on now, Kim. He's one of your favorites. Dave Reed, haha. That he usually takes a soft brush and he smudges his lines, but I like using the short hair brush and smudge the line, and it gives you that fur look. Depending on how hard you do it. I'm going to go ahead and go a little darker. You know, just kind of, because I want her hair to separate from the ear. Yeah, it looks kind of cheesy, but let's see. Let's use the add layer. And because she's like a fairy, oops, I'm on the wrong layer too. Nope, no, I'm on the add layer, it's okay. And then we go back to this layer and I'll fuzz that up a bit. There we go. I like the history. It lets me remember without having to save the color completely. Go back to the add layer. There we go. And then I can always take the tone here on that brown layer and just kind of smudge it outwards. Kind of keep the top hard line and then just kind of smudge the brown into it. And it keeps the fuzziness going. And I can even bring in some of the hair into the mix too. So it's not a hard transition. But it might be better to just merge those all together. There we go. That way I can really get the hair moving. Okay. But she's going to be so small, it's gonna, you won't be able to really tell. Okay, next part. Shoot, what time is it? Shoot, I got an hour. Okay, Kim, don't panic. Alright. I forgot to put the stuff into the wings. Sassafras and shaznazin. I wonder. Hold up, wait a minute. Maybe I could use a texture in it. It probably won't look right. Like she'll have like these lace wings. I think I'll save that for when I get ready to color. So let's go black, because I wanted to have like this monarch butterfly look. I'm going to use my outline brush, which is basically the soft brush, just smaller. Okay. And I could probably have used this to do my inking, but I'm like, I really like the Adobe Draw ink better. Alright, let's see. I'm just trying to be random on this. You know what would be kind of cute is if she had like furry type wings. Let's see. Just make all that black, all that black. These are ugly wings, but you know, it is what it is. Just kind of random. Oops, that was cute. Alright, let's make this fatter. Let's see. I could... Let's do this. Let's just select. Just going all over the place. Panicking. Stop panicking. Oh, This is terrible. It's like I'm phoning in these wings. Okay. Shucky ducky. Oh, I was gonna make them furry. That's right. Okay, keep going. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all the areas I think will be black. That's almost pretty. Not. Okay, let's see. Come on, Kim, don't panic. It's all good. Okay, keep going. Yeah, when I draw, usually I'm pretty chill. You know, no pressure, no pressure. And I gotta remember to make sure I leave enough space so I can add colors. Some of these shapes. I don't mind if it's a little off the wall. It's all about being random. No, I got part of her outfit. I should put that on a different layer. Let's see, let's deselect that. Hold this down. And then hit remove. So we should be good to go. But yeah, no panicking, no panicking. It's all good. Oh, I gotta use the restroom. Okay, hold on for a sec. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick replay, and then we'll throw some color on the wing, and then see if we can get the little rat boy or girl done, and call it. All right, so I'm gonna do a quick replay, and then I'll be right back. Oops. Alright. Today I got time, cuz. Alright. Let's do this. Okay. I'm going to fill in a little bit more of the black, and then I'm going to fuzz up the wings. But before I fuzz up the wings, let me try something real quick. Get it out of that. Let's see, I like a little brighter color. Put that underneath. Whoops. I'm going to add the colors that I want to add to this. Actually, let me just select the whole thing. Just doing a really loose selection of the wing. Let me see, it doesn't matter, it's going to be behind here. So I want that color and a little bit of that color. And we'll do an add layer here as well. It'll give us like even brighter. Just kind of especially closer to that. Gotta get the important stuff in. There we go. And I wonder, we can merge those together. See if we can get it. Okay, let's fuzz up these wings here. Just for giggles, we're gonna, oops, do I want to merge them together? Yeah, okay. I'm going to duplicate this layer just in case I mess it up or I don't like the effect. Okay. Get a little bigger. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. And I'm gonna put it back right. Let me turn that off for a sec. Now I'm going to merge that down, and I'm going to turn that one off. And I think what I'll do is erase the little rat child if it comes to that. Okay, here we go. So I'm pretty much like doing a zigzaggy type motion to kind of fuzz it up a little bit. Kind of going in, and just kind of following the shape. And just kind of doing a zigzag motion. And we'll probably, there we go. I'll probably drag in some more shape in here. There we go. Just kind of give it that look of fur. Oh, did I forget her tail? I forgot her freaking tail. That's what that stupid little line was. Ugh. And I lost her little tooth. It's okay. Less is more. Less is more. Less is more. Let's see. This will help us with the adding a little bit of that fur look. Make it a little bigger. So maybe she's more of a moth than she is a fairy. See, I shaved my legs for this. Let's add some more color. We'll just kind of have the fur going in different ways. Kind of, there we go. That looks better. So now she's got like little furry wings. Add some tone to that. Okay, and then definitely need to add, let's see, we can do the white tooth, give it like a little white bag. Make it furry. Furry teeth. It's supposed to be a happy face. Okay, I almost want this bag. Almost. Alright. Okay. Let's give her deep dark pink eyes. Phil, damn you. You got time to play. Ooh, missed a few spots. Okay, alright, we can do this. We have the technology. Come on, you. Soft brush. Let's see. So it turns out I guess I don't need this one. Let me see. Doesn't hurt anything. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and erase on this kid here. Actually, no, I won't. I'm going to use those lines. Let's hurry up and color this tooth. I didn't anticipate this taking this long. Of course you didn't, Kimberly. We're going to make this bad boy nice and yellow and black. Oops. What layer is that on? Okay. Where can I put the black? Put it right there. We'll put like little older things after we get the kid colored. Let's see. Give it like a deep dark blue. Oops, come on you. It won't let me move it. There we go. Uh-oh, I lost my screen. Oh, it's gonna play games again. Here we go. Alright, sorry about that, you guys. I didn't know the screen disappeared. Alright, here we go. Let's do a texture. Oh, actually, I wonder. Okay, here we go. something that a kid would like. I know I've got like a little video game texture. Ooh, this one has frogs on it. I wish I had one with mice. Oh, here we go. That's the one I was looking for. And, whoops. Come on. That's as big as it goes. I could make it bigger. Let's see, and we'll just... let's try something else. How about clipping mask? Oop, didn't do it. Okay. Maybe not clipping mask. I think it was supposed to be this one. I don't think it's doing it. I forget how it works. God, dandruff. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so clipping mask should take that shape above. It shouldn't go beyond it. Let me delete this. I totally forgot. Oh, it's working. Okay. Let's see. Let me try a different color. Let's see. Yeah, the clipping mask will keep it from moving off of that shape that's on the bottom. That looks lame though. I'm trying to decide what color I want to do. Let's see. Clear. We'll make this one a little bit brighter. Instead of, let's use that blue. Oops. I did it again. Okay, now if I do a clipping mask of that, and I'll use yellow, make it big. Let's see, maybe that will be it lit up. You and me stuck on the ocean now, nothing but waves in this villain. I don't think any kid has a yellow unless it's glowing in the dark. It's too much. I think this is fine. Okay, and then on the outfit, maybe I'll do that. I'm thinking that a messy kid shouldn't have white blankets. I'm losing sight of what's the important thing is the teeth. Just trying to make it look a little wet, I guess. Let's see. Okay. Let's do a little bit more coloring. Oh, that's kind of cute. Make that coin. We'll make it silver. Maybe make it gold, why not? Okay, a little bit of get these little fingers here. Whoops. All right. Okay. Trying to select here. So I can see like a little kid purposefully not brushing so that they can get more money. Like this is like the dawn of a bad guy. He's like, you know what? I see the value of money. you know, but I want to keep all my teeth eventually, you know, I might need these guys. So he probably like takes everybody else's teeth, you know, grows up to be a bully and steals other people's teeth so he can get more money. Use a little linear burn, get some shadows going. Alright, let's get his little fur in there. Oh, let's get his ear too. His ear is going to be pink on the inside. Okay. Alright, so merge, 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 merge. So throw a little bit of pink, a little bit of white. Okay, let's do this. What color brown? Oh, we're gonna do gray. Okay. Let's see. So in between these two layers. See, let's do the dark gray first. Now, one of the things I like doing is smudging once I have a base layer of stuff down. This has got to be on the other layer. I guess I'll erase it when comes the time. I guess I could make that tooth a little whiter. Okay. Oop, forgot the nose. Now, this layer here, I'm going to end up smudging. Oops. Smudge with me. These lines are a little thin. Way to go, Kim. You just pretty much wiped out all your lines. Oh, no, I didn't. Haha. I fooled myself. Okay. Let's see, I'm going to use a linear burn. Or actually, let me try that trick. Duplicate that. Do that as a linear burn. Just bring it up a little bit. And maybe just move it a little bit. Do like a blue-gray. Okay. Let's use linear burn. Okay, so once I get to this point, I'm gonna merge them down. And with this one also on short hair, I'm just gonna go ahead and smudge. And that just gives me like a base layer. Have a big brush. Oops. Alright. I'm going to just try to get the fur to go in the same direction. Okay, I'm going to have to use this song on the speed draw. Let me see if I can download it real quick. Alright. Okay, same thing. I'm going to do a linear burn layer and an add layer. And they're both going to be my highlights and, let's see, in my shadow. Okay, so this will be, that's my add layer. And the add layer is like super bright. And when I get ready to do my whiskers, we'll put them on their own layer. I forgot to add whiskers to the other character. Let me bring that down to 2. I'll do a couple black ones. Pink. Get a little bit of pink going on. A lot of pink in this. give it the post facial skin. Oops. Just gives the nose a little bit of texture. Put a little bit of color down here on the linear burn layer. Bring it down a little bit. Get a little bit of brown. Oops. I'm using the fine hair brush just to give it a little bit more variance. Direct some of the shadows. And then some of the whites. Let's see. Let's try the stubble. Oops. Because I want to try a little smaller. Just kind of. Oops. Yeah, you can have a lot of fun with this. And just kind of smudge it, and then add another layer. Merge these guys. I don't want to merge the whiskers though. Okay, one more layer. I'm going to use a little bit of the blue and white. souvenir for him later. Drop the opacity a little bit. Just make little shorter strokes. You can be all day with this. But we're almost done. And I'm just gonna go ahead and smudge. Hopefully that still looks like a mouse. Let's do some more shadows. I'm going to merge everybody down here. Merge. So all my layers are just about merged. Let's see. We'll merge these guys here. We don't need this one anymore. Now I'm just going to go ahead and do some finishing touches, which is basically we'll darken it up a little bit. We'll fill this layer with like maybe a blue, gray, maybe a blue, and darker color, and something like soft brush. Let's see, we need a layer underneath him. For any of the colors that we weren't able to cover up. I'm gonna use a little bit of that gray. Alright. Let's use a little bit of black. Like a blue black. So we got a little bit of a tooth fairy, forgot to do her shoes. Well, actually we'll leave her shoes gray, but let's throw some white onto it. what? I think I should give it a little bit of fuzz, since she is like the rat fairy. Let's see, we'll just give it like a little fuzz ball. Like right here, for like, oops. You know, like how Tinkerbell has it on her little tip here. I'm gonna put it like back here. Throw an add layer on there. It makes it even brighter. Maybe she uses that to light up the area. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, let's do that. And let's add some glimmer. Oops. And we'll drop the opacity just a bit. Too much. Bring that down a little bit. There we go. I think I want to give a little bit more to her outfit. It's just like really boring. Let's see. I said I was going to use a little bit of the blue. Now, I wonder if she is a fairy. Let me see something. Light push. Yeah, that's on its own layer. Let's see, I could do it around her. And we'll just drop this down. And let's make it a little. Let's see. Let's do a mask real quick. Just so that it's not obscuring too much. seeing as though I've already merged the fairy onto the same layer as the rat child. And then I can just take this and just kind of soften it a bit. There we go. There we go. We finished one. Thank God. Okay. So for those of you who are just joining, here is the last of my teeth RATFOLK. It's a little RATFOLK child who is who lost a tooth, and the RATFOLK tooth fairy has just arrived. I forgot her tail. Hold up. Let's throw her tail in there. Gray. Oh, pink. Should be a pink tail. Nah, we won't give her a tail. Okay. Alright. Scratch that. It would have been cute if it was a tail, but she's the RATFOLK. Maybe she's filling in. Ha 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 ha. Let me see. Video time-lapse replay. Alright. Woohoo! Finished it! Okay, now if this was too long for you, there will be the time-lapse video that I'll probably be uploading this weekend. So make sure you like and subscribe and catch that. And here is from scratch, tooth fairy idea that I had. I'll be drawing another fairy because that's on the list, but I might do a different type of fairy. So this one right here is going to be the RATFOLK fairy, and she is collecting a tooth from a little RATFOLK child that you know what would be cute is if I made this into a girl and gave it like a little bow on the head. But too late. Haha, too late, Kim. Now, some of the videos that I used to like to watch was Will Terry, and one of the ways he says to make your art look interesting, or to really capture people's attention, is by making it tell a story. So I wanted to take his words to heart and tell a little story here, and guarantee nobody else is doing this, I guess, huh? Maybe when the fairy prompt comes along, maybe this will be something that they'll be doing. But yeah, so we got the RATFOLK fairy. And you know what would be funny is that maybe the tooth fairy appears to people differently depending on their race or creature origin. So this tooth fairy, she's appearing as a RATFOLK tooth fairy. She's going to have furry wings, and she's got like a little dental outfit on. The initial sketch had her with a tail and a little backpack, side pack that was hanging outside. That's what those two straps were. But I decided, well, I didn't realize that I had covered it up, so I added another one, but made her side pack furry. She's holding a yellow, broken, rotted tooth. And this is just like a little RATFOLK person. She gave them the coin. Yeah, they're just kind of laying on their little bed, dreaming little rat folk dreams, praying that they're the one that Kim gets to finish. Please, Lord, let Kim finish my picture. Yep, just adding to the fur. Getting that nice brown, well, gray. And there we are. We are so there. You guys, thank you so much for joining me if you stayed to the end. And here we go. I'm going to go ahead and upload this to Instagram and everywhere that people will see it. And then I'll do a time-lapse replay with the whole shebang. You guys, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Well, actually, it's only 7 o'clock. I got 30 minutes, but nah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I've kept you long enough. Take care. Bye-bye. There's so much that needs to be done. Oh my God, I'm not done. I need to do that mouth. You are not done, woman. Okay. I'm just going to add a few things. But again, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.